Hi, welcome. We have a few questions that have been coming in. We'd love to answer them today. So here we go.
Thanks for sending them in, you guys. So let's just get started with the first question. The first question is, what has been your favorite place that you visited so far? It's a great question. I think we all probably have a different answer.
For sure.
What is your favorite place? I'll let you start with this one.
One of the states I was mostly surprised with was Nevada. I thought it was going to be a lot different than what it was. I think it was the lack of population that impressed me. One of my favorite campsites, though, was the Fountain of Youth by the Salton Sea. Pretty plush for $15 a night. And you?
Well, I also agree about Nevada. I agree about the Fountain of Youth too. I just like the Fountain of Youth because we got to go swimming a lot. But Nevada is awesome. We met so many cool people there, and there's two campsites in Nevada that I really loved. Both of them were on BLM land, which I have to say, of all of our national public lands that we visited, national parks, national wildlife refuges, and the BLM is my favorite. It is just vast, and they just allow you to do so much there. You can camp for 14 days for free, and surprisingly, the people really take good care of these places. So two places in Nevada, both BLM, one in the northwest part of the state, and the other one was
Sheldon.
That was at, that might have been a national wildlife refuge, actually. The one I really loved the most was one of our newest national monuments in the southern part of the state, just inside the Arizona border, or Nevada border from Arizona. And yeah, so that is my favorite. Yeah. Okay, next question. Oh, this is for you. You know the answer probably better than I do. How many miles have you driven up to this point?
So, up to now, the van has 7,800 miles on it. From Cooper Landing to Fort Collins, Colorado.
Did we start the thing at Talkeetna, though? The counter?
Okay, 7,890 miles. And that's not including coming to Virginia.
On planes, trains, and automobiles. And so how many miles more do we have until we go back home?
I don't exactly know the mileage from there back, but...
Estimation.
We should be cresting 11,000 miles by the time we get back. And definitely the most expensive gas is in Canada. But gas prices have been up and down.
Cool. Okay, this one is a question that we've gotten a lot, actually. What kind of tent do you have, and where can I get one? So our tent is made by CVT. It's Cascadia Vehicle Tents. They're out of Bend, Oregon. And the model is the Denali Pioneer Stargazer model. It's their biggest tent. They call it a 4+ person tent. Where can I get one? If you live in the lower 48, I think it's probably easier to get a hold of one. We had to have it shipped up to Alaska, which was really expensive. But if you're some of our Alaskan friends watching, there is an off-road company, I think out of Anchorage, that orders them. They do stock the smaller tents, and they can order the big one for you. And if they can batch the orders together, so it's like a pallet that's getting shipped up, so you can save. Anyway, I'll find that company. I'll put a link there in our under the video, and I'll put a link to CVT. It's been a great tent. And,
quite comfortable, quite easy to set up.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 10 minutes, camp is up. Equally, we're folded up and rolling. So, super nice not sleeping on the ground with it being a lot of snow around and colder temperatures. So, the mattresses provided inside, about 3 inches of foam. definitely helps staying warm.
It's a good tip.
So,
Definitely a good tip. All right, another tent question. Is it comfortable sleeping with your whole family in the tent? What do you think about that question?
yeah, most definitely.
It's comfortable, but we're all sleeping like this. We have to roll over like synchronized swimmers, you know? It's not that bad though.
But definitely keeps it nice and warm.
We're warm, and it's nice having the kids close, you know. We do have a divider so that John and I have our own little kind of section, and then they have their own section. So for the most part, it's been fine.
Oh, great.
I think we've all slept really good when we're sleeping in there. Yeah, so it's comfortable. You can't sleep diagonally or stretch out very far, but you can make it work. Oh, this is a good question. Our next question. What are some of the biggest challenges that you faced? What do you think?
One thing for sure is doing the dishes in freezing temperatures. Yes, you must dry off the dishes extremely quick when cleaning them.
I'm really surprised we haven't gone to paper plates yet. We have just used our regular dishes the whole time.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Just keeping the water thawed a lot. I mean, we've camped in a lot of cold temperatures.
And we're rolling with the 5-gallon jug, so it does take a while for them to freeze, but definitely overnight. They will harden up, and any pumps will as well, so you just have to make sure that things are either full or empty before you go to bed.
Yes. For me, I would say just kind of running the business has been a challenge. A lot of times we're off the grid and I can't get a phone call or an email. So I haven't been able to do my best job about getting back to people really quickly. And that's hard for me because I really like to do that. And then the other thing is staying organized. We've all got our stuff. I think it's worse for the kids because they just have school stuff, and so a lot of times it looks like a bomb went off in our van and we're looking for things a lot. We probably brought too much stuff, so
most definitely
that is a problem. But I don't know how the people do it when you see van lifers and they're laying down by all their possessions and it's like 5 things. One of which is a surfboard. I don't know. We haven't gotten to that part yet, but staying organized is very tricky. Anything else you can think of? Challenges? Getting along with your spouse?
No.
No, that's not bad.
Yeah. Staying organized. That is a good. Yeah.
Okay. Ready for the next question? Next question. Where were we? Oh, how does homeschooling your girls work when you are on the road? It's tricky. A lot of the days when we're driving, we'll just have them be working on their book work as we're traveling. They're looking out the window. It's easier when we're camped for a while somewhere, obviously, because they can have more space and spread out. For Monica, she's doing some online classes, and that is tricky. Back to the internet and cell phone off-grid thing, because a lot of times we don't have the service. So she'll often do kind of a lot of batches. If we have a signal, she'll work on stuff and maybe do 2, 3, 4 lessons at a time so that she can stay caught up. But we've been really adapting, and we just kind of do stuff on the fly. We try to schedule the first 3 or 4 hours of the day for them to do their work. But
kind of while we're picking up camp and stuff, they can try to get a little bit of work done, and then start traveling at the ripe early hour of noon till usually about sundown.
And we try to get them out. You know, we've gone to a lot of museums and historical sites, and you know, the hands-on stuff that they've been experiencing has been amazing. So I think it's been a success all in all. And they still seem happy about their schoolwork and getting it done. So I would give it a thumbs up. It's definitely a challenge, though. It's not for the faint of heart. Are you guys homesick? And what do you miss the most about Alaska? Are you homesick?
Yes, I got homesick the second we crossed the state line. Maybe even a little earlier. But one of my things that I missed the most, which I didn't really realize that we were so fortunate to have, is the ease of breathing, fresh air and whatnot.
There's a lot of pollution out there that we've experienced.
Yeah.
It's kind of shocking, really.
So yeah, it's crazy waiting for a good day near the cities for wind to blow to be able to breathe. But between that and good water, our water in Alaska comes right out of the ground, unfiltered, and I believe it's delicious. Not everybody thinks so. So, and again, trying to buy water has been an unforeseen expense that is kind of odd. Didn't really think about, but yeah. And of course, bottled water tastes like plastic. City water tastes like chlorine. So.
Oh man.
Definitely.
Yeah. I'm homesick now. I wasn't for a long time. But it's been 3 months. So yeah, I do miss home a lot. I really just miss the keeping the home, you know. I miss house projects and just having our own little space. I definitely agree with the air and the water comment. Really, I just miss the solitude of our tiny little town. I mean, it's really hard to be used to living around 300 people, and of course we get to see lots of people in the summer, but to just be out in these places where there's thousands of people and traffic, and it's difficult for me. I get a little bit of anxiety about that. So I definitely miss just the quiet. Yeah, but it's been so wonderful for sunshine. I have really enjoyed the sunshine. I miss that when we're in Alaska in the winter. So it's been a good trade-off for me. I love the sun.
It is neat though, seeing the different folks and how they live.
Yeah,
and the places they live.
Everyone's just living in their own little place, and it's really cool to see all the different places and ways, and we're all just doing the same thing, just trying to live, trying to make our life. So yeah. Alrighty. Next question is, do you still have plans to buy a bigger sailboat and take the kids on a voyage? Yay, I love this question.
Never stop dreaming.
Never stop dreaming. So those of you who've known us for a while, you probably know that for the last 5 years, I guess, we've been saving and planning on taking the kids on a voyage. We love sailing, we love the ocean. It's our dream. It's like the big pipe dream. So yes, we're still dreaming that. We're still planning for it. We kind of realized that once we did buy a boat, bigger boat, that we'd pretty much be married to that project for a while. So we've always wanted to do the road trip with the family. So we thought, well, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna sail, we should do the road trip now. So stay tuned. Fingers crossed. We're hoping to have some developments about the sailing project this fall, maybe November-ish. And we're playing the Virginia lottery on the regular while we're visiting. What do you think?
Not a chance.
Not a chance. What do you think about the sailing dream?
Yes, it is fun having a dream.
Yeah.
And yes, it will. Just keep going.
Hopefully it happens.
Yeah.
So stay tuned on that one. Let's see. Do we have time for one more question? How much time do we have here? Okay, we have one more question. Oh, this is a sweet one. This one says, we love your videos and wonder if you will still keep making them once you are back home. Are we gonna keep making videos? What do you think?
I don't see why not.
We should. We're not as adventurous and exciting at home, although I guess we kind of are. Yeah.
Yeah.
You think so? I don't know how interesting you guys will find it, but yeah, I think we're gonna try to keep making some videos. We'll see how it goes. If you guys are into it and it's exciting and fun, you guys like to see what we're up to, then yeah, I don't see why not. Drift Worldwide shall continue.
Yeah.
And definitely, if the sailing plans go and dreams go as hoped, we will absolutely bring you guys with us on our sailing adventures. And we do have some really fun sailing adventures out on Olive in the summer, and we would love to make you guys some videos of that.
Yeah, to the top of mountains.
To the top of mountains. There's some of that going on. Yeah, so I think so.
Thanks again for everybody.
Yeah, we really appreciate you guys, and you've been so supportive of this project, and we've gotten a lot of really nice notes from you all, and of course we can't thank our patrons enough. You guys keep the hot water coming and the pay showers and get us a snack here and there. I wanted to give a big thank you and shout out to our first patrons that have supported us at our highest level, and that would be our friends George and Shirley from Cooper Landing. So thank you guys. We're so appreciative.
Yay!
And we can't wait to see you guys soon. And yeah, so thank you guys for all of your questions, and thank you for watching. And if you ever have more questions, give us a note. We're happy to answer. Yeah.
Till next time.
Until next time, we love you guys. Bye.